What's good, y'all? Yep, you're gonna be looking in my face today. Hold on. I ain't got myself totally together just yet. But that should give y'all some time to get here. You should be here. Do all of us sing? I swear, it seemed like every guide, intuitive guide I've listened to, they all sing at some point, or we all try to sing. Yeah, I'll say try. I don't want no singers coming for me like, y'all call that singing? Anyway. If you know me, you know I don't show myself with no earrings. And there we go. I need some earrings up in this piece. Feel naked without my earrings. Okay. If you are already here, then you are right on time. Stay in that vibration of taking action when it's called to, when it's called for. Oh, hey y'all. Okay. Let's get into the vibration. Oh gosh. What a day, what a day. It is nice here in North Carolina. I don't know about the rest of y'all states and countries, what's happening right now, but I know here in North Carolina, it's feeling real good. I was outside. I was actually happy taking down my laundry, and usually that's something I don't feel like doing. Like, oh God, I gotta go get the laundry off the line. And today I was like, yeah, let me get out there and go get the laundry off the line. Then I was taking my sweet time and listening to the birds sing, and it's lovely, lovely, lovely vibration and energy up in this state. So I hope it spreads as spring. Well, spring always comes here pretty early, but I hope it spreads to everybody else. Y'all get an early spring, and it ain't due to climate, warming. Just the earth naturally going through a cycle and feeling like we deserve some nice warm weather for a minute, Whew. Okay. So welcome. I got my notes. I want to make sure I don't miss a thing. Now, a lot of people did their 2022 predictions yesterday, and I was going to jump on it, but something in me said there's something real potent with the 2/23/23. So I started doing my research, and the 3/23 are extremely powerful. So yeah, 22 is a master number, but this has 22 in it too. 2, 2, 3, 2, 3. So you have the number 22 and you have the number 23 all in one day. But it's more powerful because the 23/23 is repeated right beside each other. So I said, I'm going to do my portal activation reading on the 23rd because I feel like you'll have the energy from the 22nd and the energy from today all culminating. All right. So let me read y'all my notes. Pretty much the first thing that came to me was there was a need to focus on your natural abilities at this time. Doing what makes you happy is going to be what brings the huge shifts in your life, the huge transformations. So if you're looking for ways to change your financial situation, if you're looking for ways to uplift yourself, maybe you've been feeling kind of down, kind of heavy, do what makes you feel happy. And if it's, I'm also getting for a lot of us, that could be something that you have not done in a long time. Like say, this would never be me, but say you danced. And now for like the last maybe 5, 6, 7, maybe even 10 years, you have not danced. But you loved it when you did. This is the time where they're saying, do it. If you used to write, but you haven't written anything in a long time, you feel shabby. Maybe you used to rap, whatever it was, something that you did that made you happy that maybe you put on the back burner or you stopped doing because you just didn't see it going anywhere or you had disappointments doing it. You didn't the accomplishments that you set for yourself. Now's the time to reboot, to do these things. Okay. All right. So 23 represents change. It represents progress. It also represents innovation. So this is the time for everybody who has out of the box ideas. If you're somebody who goes by the grain, this is not your time. That time has come and gone. If you're somebody who watches what other people are doing to see how you can copy it, that time, those are the people who are fading now. Okay. If you are somebody who's inspired by others to innovate, if you're inspired by tradition to innovate, if you are someone who is just inspired by creative thoughts that just come to you, visions, dreams, ancestral nudges, this is your time. All right. Experiences. Maybe you've gone through something unique to other people, or you've gone through something others have gone through, but nobody wants to talk about it. Now is your time. Okay. So in numerology, however, the number 23 signifies new beginnings, revolution, and transformation. So 23 and 23, 2 times written, is even more potent for change, for big shifts. Something that seemed one way and you felt like it was never going to change, it's staying like that, it's stagnant. Nah, this is on this day in this vibration is where you can cause huge changes and things that seem stuck for a long time and have a whole new beginning. All right. This number also holds a lot of positive energy towards spiritual growth. So if there's anything spiritual, on a spiritual tip, you've been interested in learning, trying to understand, this is the time to get that mentor, to join that workshop, to get that book or whatever it is, and expand your spiritual knowledge, because it is going to help you grow spiritually to a point where you will have constant ability to connect to the divine, to connect to the earth, and to just balance out your energy whenever you feel shooken up. You know, that takes spiritual growth when you can say, okay, emotions, okay, mind, settle down, and I'm gonna connect to source, and we're gonna get through this. Okay. All right, what else I got here? Oh, another thing, 2323 is a reminder to stay creative. Now, I already said that with the innovators, this is your time, but it's very, 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 very important. Creative folk, come out. It's time for us to play. It's time for us to put out these creations that maybe we've been put on the back burner, or you haven't been that confident to do. If you need a little confidence, breathe some yellow energy into your solar plexus and just think confidence, call on ancestors that you know have always been dominant and confident energies and motivated and determined, and let them push you forward. Shoot, if you can't think of nobody, call on your enslaved ancestors. They were damn sure determined and had the willpower to persevere, or we wouldn't be here today. So there you have it. Now, 2323, according to the Bible, conveys the importance of divine protection and guidance. So know that you are being guided. Anything that comes to you right now that you feel like, I got to do it, I feel called to do this, I feel moved to do this, or it brings you some kind of fear a little bit, you're being pushed in that direction for spiritual growth. Okay. All right. It also in the Bible conveys, it also shows hope, faith, and again, new beginnings. Okay. It appears when you're about to embark on a new journey in life. So that's what I feel today is all about. You are starting a new journey. You are going to do something that maybe you're going to have an idea today, an epiphany, or you're going to do something today you've never done before that's going to get you started in a certain direction that is being guided, heavenly guided. All right. Muslims also believe the first verse of the Quran, okay, was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad on the 23rd night of the 9th month, Islamic month. Okay. So the 2023 is a very important number. So you're also being pushed to use your intuition. This is a time where, because it's an up leveling for spiritual folk, it's an up leveling for the creatives, for the innovators. Decepticons are going to try to make their way in. That's the people that deceive. That's the people who have not tapped into their creative energy. They have not tapped into who they are, so they get jealous and they hate rather than congratulate. Y'all know them folk. We all know them, okay? Use your intuition to make sure no one tries to deceive you at this time, okay? Because that's what they're going to try to do. They will be trying to make something look one way, like, oh, why don't you work with me, collaborate with me? This is an example. Work with me, work over here. We'll work together. And it'll turn out you're doing most of the work. Or it'll turn out they're just feeding off your energy and getting ideas for what they can do without you, using your vibration and your ideas. Also, this is a potent time to call in your divine mate, your twin flame, as they call it on social media these days. But your divine mate. This is a potent time to call them in. So be in a vibration of love. And I don't just mean unconditionally for everybody. I'm talking about self-love. Be in an energy of self-love. Loving on you, taking care of you, doing what makes you happy. You, and you. And more you. And the more you vibrate to that energy, the more your match will be drawn to you. Because it's about you. You know what I'm saying? They'll feel that vibe. They'll be in the same energy where they have been working on themselves. And that way y'all vibrations will match. Okay? But right now, a little bit more growth is needed. I am getting that feeling. A little bit more growth is needed. Either we got some cleaning up to do or they got some cleaning up to do. Whatever the case may be, there's some stuff that needs to be done for the union to take hold. If you're already with your divine mate, then this ain't for you. I'm talking to the singles. I'm talking to the situationships. I'm talking to those that are maybe engaged. If you're married already and you happy, that message ain't for you. My connections seems to do that whenever I'm talking that talk. Once I put the camera down to the cards, I had this problem. But just know, stay positive, stay thick. The energy that you're sending out is what you're calling in. And all levels. That's relationship wise, that's career wise. All right, be fearless, y'all. I'm gonna jump right in to today. So let's get into it. Let me pull my little table out. First, I'm gonna do a general reading. This is gonna be general. You take what resonates. Just an overall vibration that today is calling. Just an overall vibration that today is calling in specifically for my light tribe, for those that are drawn to this reading today. For my light tribe, for those that are drawn to this reading today. Not just the overall meaning of 23 that I just gave y'all, but specific vibration for this tribe. Then there is a 4-pal pick-a-pal. Now, some of you may not be able to stay for the whole thing. You could stay just for your pal. You could come back later. It's up to you. But this portal energy has me like lit today. So I said, I'm going to do a general and I'll do a pick-a-pal. All right. So first, let's do a little general vibration. See what's good. If you're new here, please remember to subscribe to the channel. That helps me to continue to do the work that I do. The joy is in my work, so I would love to continue to do it. And remember to like the video. Okay, that'll help you see more videos when I'm live. Some of my other ones you may have missed will also come up in your algorithm. So it's all the overall vibe for my light tribe today. It's time to stand out. What was my whole speech just about? So we got giraffe. Why? Because giraffes stand out. There is no hiding in a crowd as a giraffe. Everybody gonna see you. It is time to stand out, okay? No more playing it small. No more hiding. Let your light shine, okay? What I got at the bottom of the deck for y'all, divine timing. I can't make this stuff up. Let go of your timeline. Spirit has a plan. So if you was thinking, I'm not ready, God is saying, yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay. So it's divine time at work right now. So it's time for us to shine. What else I got here? These cards are specifically to give y'all, whoa, okay, these jumped out, affirmations that will help the tribe. I don't want that many. Jesus. Let me do this one more time. Okay, this one stayed up. Wow. Okay, so this card says rising above. And the affirmation for y'all for today is I see only beauty and grace. I see only beauty and grace. That means you don't see the haters. You don't see jealous people. You don't see people that you think are better than you. You don't see anything except for beautiful things that make you feel uplifted, that help in your elevation. And that's what you're going to focus on. I only see beauty and grace. Okay. Last, I'm going to go to my Gateway to Unseen Realms homemade deck before I take y'all to the 4 Pow Pick a Pow to give you one more card of insight for the tribe today. Let me not look because they all have drawings on them. So I like to be surprised myself. Okay, what gateway are we activating or is being activated for us today? Okay. Okay, wow, that's interesting because I think this card was on top when I initially took the deck and then I stuck it back in. Baobab Amaru. That's a baobab tree forest in Madagascar. And it says, enter this forest of life and heal. Don't laugh at my artwork. Okay. So the card says, entering this mystic space automatically takes you away. You will venture into the mystery of nature's way. Here the baobabs stand tall and still. Their presence is so strong. Silently, waters flow through, but they simply move energy along. Things flow, but they also come and go like a tide. Stay open to the fog like mist. That is your only guide. So you got this card because you need to trust that you're being led in the right direction. Know that now is time for movement that relies on faith. So now it's time for you to take action that relies solely on you trusting that the Creator is guiding you in the right direction. And with that said, we're going to go to the 4 card. Well, it's card pick a pile because you're going to choose your pile by the card that is on top. Okay. Let's move on. In here. Okay. I'm going to switch the view. I wasn't going to, but why not? Okay. Because sometimes when I do this, YouTube tries to yell at me. Okay, so this way you can't actually see all of them. So I'm going to hold them each up to the camera for you. So that you could get a look. Okay. You're actually looking at them backwards. So let me move these down. So pile number 1 is represented by this card, Crown. If you're drawn to the card Crown, then your reading is in pile 1 for the 23 portal activation reading. This is number 2, which is the card of integration. So if you feel drawn to this card, then your reading is in pile number 2. Let's see, do I need light? Number 3 is the card of initiation. Oops, that's a little close. I'm going to keep that light out. There we go. So if you're drawn to this card, then your reading is in pile 3. And last but not least, we have Divine Masculine. If you are drawn to this card, then your reading is in pile 4. Okay, I'm going to move these over to the side and I'm going to start with pile number 1. Sometimes I go backwards because I always feel like it's not fair. If you choose Power 4, you got to wait all the way to the end. But it's also good to listen to all of the pals. Sometimes you'll hear a little something for everybody. So if you were drawn to Crown, it says, I write to know. Okay, So right now is a time about you, focusing on yourself. It says, right to know, go beyond attachments, and divine alignment. So this has a lot to do with your connection to source energy. That crown is the crown chakra to me. And it's telling me that at this time you are being very much guided. You're getting messages that are connecting to your heart center. So you're being guided towards what can fulfill you on an emotional level. You're learning to go beyond things that you felt attached to, and now moving towards the things that are in alignment with who you are or who you want to be. Alrighty, let's keep it moving. Now you have another card from the same deck. This one is Syrian Emissaries. So if you were ever wondering or heard about star seeds, this is confirmation that you are one. And we have Syrian coming through, which is Syrian is those star ancestors of the planet Sirius. And it says, dream for the new earth, time for a magical life. So I do feel like you're going to play a huge part in innovating, okay, in creating new things on this planet, bringing new ideas to life. And in doing this, you are creating magic in your own life as well. All right, let me make sure you can see it well. Okay. Wait a minute, what is all this noise out here? Oh, okay. I'm nosy. I'm the nosy neighbor. I hear too much stuff going on outside. I get up to see what's going on. Somebody's moving stuff. All right, let's see what portal you've activated. Crystal Skull Wisdom. So activating the Crystal Skull Wisdom has a lot to do with bringing clarity to yourself, divine healing, and high vibrational energy. It also connects you to the quartz crystal. Where is my quartz so I can show y'all? All right. This is one example of clear quartz. This is wrapped in copper though, but you will feel a strong attraction to that crystal at this time if you are into crystals. If not, you might want to look into quartz. But this day today is going to bring you a lot of clarity, and clarity that is going to bring a healing for you. Maybe there's something you've been wondering about or questioning or unsure of, that today is going to be a catalyst for you discovering or attracting to yourself the answer that you seek. All right, I don't want to see that in. There we go. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm very picky. All right. Your next card. Okay. This card will tell you how to find inner peace, how to keep yourself grounded. So you have a card that says you heal by releasing, not suppressing. Okay, so maybe you're somebody who tends to hold in a lot, and they're telling you at this time, if you would like to heal anything, if you would like to get closer to the clarity that you seek and stay in alignment with who you are growing into spiritually, there is a need for you to let out how you feel. Okay, so they want you to ask yourself, what emotions do you need to feel? And whatever those emotions are, you need to let yourself experience them and feel them without fear. Don't hold them in. Okay, we're going to go to the tarot and see what exactly is coming for you with this 23 energy vibration that you are in right now, because you're here. You have the Four of Inspiration. This is the Four of Wands, which is a great card to have because it's all about stability and building something that is going to be stable. It could be a new home. It could be a marriage. It could be building a company. It could be a business. Whatever it is, it's something that you are building or that's going to come into fruition that is going to bring you stability. What else we got for you? We have the King or Muse of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles. You are about to embark on a journey that is going to be prosperous for you. I also feel like you're going to find a lot of loyalty through people who will support what it is you want to do. And lastly, you have the Two of Materials, which is the Two of Pentacles. Maybe you're going to find that there's more than one thing you're being called to do at this time. You will not have a problem balancing these two things. In fact, I think you will enjoy being able to do both of the things that you want to bring into fruition. Just, yes, be very careful that you can balance it without becoming overwhelmed. And last but not least, your advice comes from the Starseed Oracle, and it says cracked open. All right. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So maybe you are at a point right now where the only way is up. You have been taken through the ringer, and maybe for a minute there, you didn't see no stability. You didn't see, or you don't see a way up or out of your situation. At this point, you are being opened up so that you can see the light within yourself and start to let it shine. You've been closed in for too long. You've been suffering silently. You've been suppressing how you feel. You haven't been exploring your gifts that are going to bring in great stability. And I think the clarity that you need at this time is the way up. Okay. And the way up out of your situation, if you feel like you're in a low energy period, is to release and free your emotions. Express how you feel. And if you do that through words, through your art, whatever, creatively, you just need to do it. And you need to let yourself feel. And that's really what I got for you, my power ones. All right. Don't be attached to a certain image or a way that you thought things were supposed to play out for you. At this time, you are meant to just flow with the magic. Go with the flow. It's what I keep hearing for you. All right. I'm going to move on to my power twos, my power ones. I hope that resonated with you and helped you in some way find some clarity. Okay. We're moving on to power number 2. If you were drawn to integration, the card says forgive self and others, reunion, let go of defenses, open the door. So it's time for you to bring together all of your experiences and turn them into wisdom at this time. Forgive yourself, forgive others for things that, mistakes. You're human, they're human in this lifetime. And it's time for you to accept that, forgive, release any defenses that you have up that are triggered by the fact that you hold on to certain past experiences, and step into a new life. Open the door. All right. What else I got for you? You have unlocked your gifts. A lot of dolphins and whales and stuff showing up in the read today. I think the 2 other pals have a whale and 2 dolphins. Sure do. Okay. Sacred gifts, energy senses, pure love is the key. Wow. And it looks like you have the key right here. So today, you're being beckoned to unlock your sacred gifts. You energetically can sense when you are not doing what you're being called to do. Pure love is the key. So that's a hint to you as to whatever it is you need to be doing at this time. Whatever your gift is, it's something that you sincerely love, okay? It's something that gets all the energy centers in your body going, okay? And I do feel like it's something that you don't do alone. Either you're teaching or you're collaborating, okay? Yeah, because even here, you're integrating and you're joining with others. So this is something that you do with others. Do keep in mind that maybe it took a long time, and it may take a long time still, for you to completely release any attachments to past experiences that trigger you, that you need to forgive yourself for or others for. But as long as it's funny, you have unlocked your gift and pure love is the key. And then here it says, open the door. As long as you open that door and you come in a place of love, you will still be able to move forward and continue to do the work. Nobody said the work is done in one day. Oh, I forgive and you good. No, that ain't how it works. It's a process. All right, let's see what gateway you are activating. Ancestral realm. So your ancestors are coming through to let you know you are going to feel very connected to them today, and if not, furthermore. And it says karmic release, healing the lineage, and boundaries. So there are things I do see you integrating. With integration, it just gives me a feeling of integrating not only things you learned from this lifetime, but things your ancestors are passing down to you at this time of being activated. You are letting go of any karma that might have been holding you back. And you're healing a lineage that I almost feel like a lineage where people didn't forgive. People stayed stuck in the past. People pointed fingers and they blamed. And you are no longer doing that, but you're also setting up boundaries from your experiences that will make sure you don't repeat them again. And you don't repeat the same things your ancestors have gone through. All right. Let's see what you need how can you heal? Pretty much. So you are the joy seeker. Finding your happiness. Living in love. See how that heart center is just lit up? And know that you are going to be very, very much affected by the moon cycles, my pal twos. Okay, you will feel the moon shift just as your emotions will. So make sure you have a ritual such as meditation, visualization, yoga, any kind of dancing or movement that keeps you grounded. Okay. So it says, what little victories can you celebrate? Yeah. Think about the accomplishments that you've had. Perhaps you spent a lot of time dwelling on things that went wrong. And at this time, there's a need for you to sit in joy, okay? To sit in love. That is the shift for you to make under this number 2323 energy today. It's the shift out of energy that feels like there's blame, that there's worry, and move into one where it's just pure love and joy. And happiness and gratitude towards the things that you have been able to manifest at this time. All right, so what else do we have for you? We're going to look at the tarot. Why was I stuttering? So you have, wow, the 9 of materials. So you have the 9 of Pentacles coming through. There is going to be some financial contentment coming in. Perhaps you weren't experiencing that. I don't know, but you're about to be very happy and satisfied when it comes to your financial situation. What else is this vibration today bringing in for my pal twos? You have the Ace of Emotions. Wow. So you're getting an offer that you are going to love. This could be coming from a relationship-based offer, or it could be a position, a career, a job, something you truly, truly love, but it will be a new start at your heart just being lifted. Wow. Okay, pal twos. And what else we got? And then we have the Muse of Voices, the King of Swords coming through. So I do feel that you are going to find a balance between your emotions and your mental. And I do feel like this pal movement is very important for you, and getting outside into the air. All right, breathing in fresh air, sitting by the water. You have a lot of water showing up and just earth energy. That will bring you joy and happiness. But I do feel that you're going to find a balance between your mind and your heart through something that is going to bring you some kind of financial satisfaction. It may be something you really have to think to do, or it takes your wisdom, takes some of your knowledge to accomplish. But either way, let's get you some advice from the Starseed Oracle. It says, fall into my arms. Pretty much surrender and trust. So the first word on the card says surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. There is a need for you right now to go with the flow. You have lots of water in this reading here. Go with the flow. Keep those emotions grounded, but don't suppress them, just like pal number 1 was warned. But it is a time for you now to surrender. Your ancestors are actually coming through right now to say, fall into our arms. We are supporting you. We are guiding you. You're being carried right now. You're being cleansed of any past karma that may have been keeping you stagnant. And you need to just forgive and stay in that vibration of love, especially for yourself. And that way it'll trickle onto others. And yeah, that's what this 2323 is bringing in for you. Financial satisfaction, emotional satisfaction, and something that is going to just spark your heart and your mind. Okay? This is the general reading. So that's what I got for you, my pal twos. Of course, if anybody needs more personal information, y'all know how to reach me. Okay. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and like the video if you haven't done that yet. We're going to move on to pal number 3. So this is the card of initiation. And there's a huge whale. It looks like a whale. Let me get a better look. Yes. And it says deep trust, deep healing, reconnection with all. And that's very interesting. Today I was learning, it's very strange that today I actually was learning something about whales and how special they are, how a whale can look at a being and see straight to their soul, to their heart. And how the sound and it sends out vibrations, the sound they make sends out vibrations under the water that is a frequency that keeps the earth vibrating to a certain energy. And without that energy, things would shift underwater and above ground, because, you know, they can also come up for air every now and then. So I do feel like at this time, you're being initiated into different healing abilities. I'm also hearing you are being initiated into, almost feels like, I don't want to say like a priest or a priestess or someone very, very spiritually connected to the divine. But in this sense, connecting with all. Maybe you are someone who is very connected to the divine. But at this time, you're being initiated into connecting to everything. People, animals, the planet, the solar system. You know, you are being initiated to connect to all. And that's interesting. Look into whales, learn more about whales, and look up whales on a spiritual level, and you'll learn even more about the initiation that you are currently going through. All right, what else is this portal activating? Crystal Child. Oh, so y'all are the Crystal Childs, my pal threes. Your natural core, pure, innocent, removing falsehood, seer. So you are my psychics. Maybe you don't even know it. You are highly intuitive. You are very much connected to crystals. They will also help enhance your third eye's abilities, that energy center right above the eyebrows, right in the center of your forehead. And this portal is really activating that innocence, removing any BS that might have attached onto you in dealing with I hate to say it, but mere mortals, dealing with people who don't understand you, dealing with people who don't understand this planet. You are going to be removing anything that might have attached to you that made you think you were less than who you are. Anything that took away from your pure energy of light. You are going to feel like you are bursting with light energy. Okay. And do this through meditation. When you meditate, just call on light from the divine, light from the divine. Even when you pray, even if you don't meditate and you pray for the light of the divine to shine through you. Wow. When I said that the sun came out from behind the cloud, and do tap into the fact that you are very intuitive. You're intuitively connected to the all. So trust. I feel like you already have a deep trust in your intuition. Okay. And I also feel you're getting a deep healing. So if you can't get your hands on some crystals, get outside. Every time you are outside in nature, not in the concrete jungle. That doesn't mean when you outside walking through the city, buildings, concrete everywhere. I'm talking about grass and trees and possibly even water if you can. You will get a deep healing from that because you're getting a connection to all at this time. All right. And this is something that will last. The 2323 energy, it doesn't mean we activate that energy and then it goes away on the 24th. No, this is being activated and it's going to stay with you as long as you do the work. What gateway have you activated? Wow, we got more star seeds. Orion activation. Okay. Supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirthed by what? Rebirthed by light. Wow. So pretty much the gateway that you're activating or that's being activated for you today is a portal that connects you to your star ancestors of Orion. If you don't know that constellation, look it up. Or that star, actually, it's a part of a constellation, I believe. You are similar to its energy, whereas you are like a supernova. You are like a bright star. You are so full of light that sometimes you feel like you can't go anywhere without people stopping and looking at you or noticing you or feeling like all eyes are on you. You're getting a renewal at this time. You're also getting opportunities for recreation. You will find that you're going to have a lot of time to do things that are fun. Do things that feel good to you. You are getting a renewal. You are getting a rebirth. That's what 2323 is activating for you. And it's a gift from your star ancestors. So if you don't know anything about Orion, like I said, look it up. How can you heal? Or how are you healing at this time? You cannot make a mistake. There are infinite possibilities available to you right now. So the question you need to ask yourself is, where is your heart guiding you? So don't be afraid to make a choice, is what I'm hearing. You have many options as to what direction you could go in right now, my Power Threes. And I feel like you're standing at the threshold saying, I don't know which way to go, because if I go that way, it might be the wrong way. And if I do that, it might not be what I'm supposed to be doing. And Spirit is coming through to let you know you can't make a mistake right now. The possibilities for you are endless. You can go any which way and you will still not be going the wrong way, because all ways are going to lead you to where you need to be and where you need to go. Even if it means at some point or another, you end up going through every door available to you. Where's your heart guiding you to first? And that's where you need to go. Follow your heart. Okay. Whew. Powerful, powerful. Okay. And let's see, according to the tarot, what is 2323 also activating for you? We have 9 of emotions. This is the 9 of cups. Wish fulfillment. You are getting, you have activated or it's being, I can't barely get the words out. At this time, today, your wishes are being fulfilled, whether you see it happening already or not. Claim it, because with the 9 of emotions, the 9 of cups, wish fulfillment. Everything you want is coming in. Everything that will make you emotionally happy is coming. Wow. What else we got for you? We have the Four of Voices, which is the Four of Swords. You need a break and it's coming. You are going to get some healing. This initiation said deep healing. Well, honey, it's coming. Think about taking a spiritual bath as well, where you wash either in salt water or you can do the steam spiritual cleansing, which if you want to know what it is, let me know and I can inbox it to you. But yeah, it's time for you to take a break. You're going to feel like this when you realize that all of your wishes are being fulfilled. When you follow your heart, you're going to feel like you could just sit back, relax, and chill. Okay, wow. What else we got? My number 3s. And you have the Justice card. So what you feel at one point was not going your way is about to be balancing out. You're getting your just due. I feel like my Power 3s, you have done a lot. You are somebody who gives, and gives. And maybe you don't look for anything in return. And maybe sometimes you do stop and go, well, damn, when am I going to win? When am I going to get something? Oh, it's coming. Everything that you see here coming in is your justice. It's your just due. It's things balancing out. Today, that's been activated for you. So after today, maybe today on, from today, you're going to start to experience things from another place. Whereas maybe one point you felt like things ain't going my way. They don't go my way. You're going to see a whole new world open up for you. Things are going to balance out. You are getting your justice. Wow. Okay. And do you need advice? Here's your advice from the Starseed Oracle. Earth pulsing. Interesting. Pulse of the mother. Slow down. Time in nature. So yes, this goes right here with this Four of Voices. I just said you've been doing, and a lot, and giving. Your advice is to slow down now. Take a minute to breathe. Let nature heal you. Go outside. Look up at the sky. Breathe in that fresh air and feel the pulse of Mama Earth. Okay, if you can, take off your shoes and socks and put your feet in the grass. Lay down in the grass. Connect to the planet and let it heal you. You will get a deep healing from that. And I think I'm going to do that in a little while. Go out in my backyard barefoot. Okay, and just let that energy recharge me. All right, my Power 3s. Your reading was, all of these readings have been very powerful. It's like the energy is going up. Okay. So I hope that resonated with you in some way, shape, or form. And you remember to like this reading as well as subscribe if you are new here. And on that note, we move to Power 4. Last but not least. Sip a little water. And let's go. So my Power 4s, you were drawn to divine masculine, which to me gives me a feeling of movement and action. And you have dolphins here again, but I almost feel like this is a dolphin and this is its spirit guide, or just itself in its divine form. So it says here, rise of true, gentle power, and true strength. I do feel what's being activated for you is divine masculine energy in the true sense of it. Divine masculine energy doesn't mean aggression. People mistake masculine energy for aggressiveness and force. And actually, you are about to rise into its true form, which is gentle power. True strength is in gentle power, being able to take action without force, without aggression, being able to lead and direct without bossing and abusing power. So what else do we have for you, my power fours? Way of Pearls. I've never seen this one before. So much water in these readings today. Everybody is getting some deep emotional healing at this time with this 23rd day of February. And we need it because February has been the shits. I don't know about everybody else, but it has been a roller coaster ride. And I'm so happy we are moving into this great energy. So it says liminal space, new energies, trust, time of growth. And I think that was my answer to why February has been this way. It's been a time of growth, specifically for you, my power fours. It's a time that was testing your trust as new energies were coming into play. Okay. You are learning how to balance your emotions with your mental. You're learning how to lead and be a leader and guide, as well as guide yourself and others, not just others, but also be a guide for yourself. Listen to your heart, but at the same time, keep your eye on the prize. Continue to move towards what it is that you want. Whereas at one time, you either used force to get towards your goals, or you used suppression of your emotions, seeing this feminine energy as a weakness. Now you are learning to balance that out. Okay. Now what gateway are you opening? What portal? Woo, you got Archangel Michael coming through. Sword of light, divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. My power fours. My power fours. You got Archangel Michael coming through. Archangel is the number one. I don't want to say that, but he is the one you call on for protection. When you feel like there are people in your energy or in your vibration that you can't shake, you call on Archangel Michael and he will cut those cords. He will help protect you. And it's a divine protection because he's God's right hand and right hand angel. You're getting a breakthrough. Today is the beginning of a breakthrough for you. If you felt stuck, connected to someone or a relationship or an environment that just is not serving you any longer, but you can't seem to get out of it or cut it off, Archangel Michael's coming through saying, call on his energy and he will do the deed. All you have to do is visualize his sword or visualize whatever, maybe light, whatever form you want to give the archangel, and see that angel coming down and disconnecting you from whatever it is that's no longer serving you. Okay. How can you further heal? Your tribe can't show up until you do. So yeah, you have to disconnect from a tribe that I feel like maybe is not so good, or people in your energy that caused you to be imbalanced divine masculine energy, or to suppress your feminine energy. When you finally cut the cords, you will have a breakthrough, and then your tribe, your soul tribe, can really show up for you, but you have to do the work. So they want you to ask yourself, how can you show more of the real you and not the you that you show that you think is what people want to see or people will accept or what will get the job done, but the you that is truly you. All right, let's take a look at the tarot, see what else the 23rd is ushering in for you. 23 energy. You have the 10 of voices, which is the 10 of swords. All righty. So yeah, there are people you need to cut off. Maybe you've been betrayed a lot, or you have found that people you consider to be very close to you have turned out to not be. Maybe you've chosen environments to work in or live in that have not been good for you. Whatever the case may be, that's coming to an end. That feeling is coming to an end. You are getting an opportunity to break through that energy, and you're being divinely protected to do so. So pray up and cut them cords. You also have the Two of Emotions. When you cut them cords, you got the Two of Cups coming in. More water energy. Two of Cups is like your soulmate, your divine mate. So if you are single or you are seeking a divine mate, cutting the cords will usher in the one. If you're already with someone and you were questioning, that person is your divine mate. There's someone who is a part of the healing process you must go through after having a Ten of Swords moment, a Ten of Voices moment, where you have felt like either people didn't support you, people spoke against you, that you thought were going to have your back, environments that you thought were going to be good for you turned out to be toxic. Cut the cords from that. Let that go and move into an energy of light and love, because that's going to usher in exactly what you need. It's going to take you out these mountains and into the depths of your heart and your emotions. And we have the Two of Voices, which is the Two of Swords. You have a choice to make. Maybe some of what stays in your vibration is there because you refuse to make the choice to let it go. You have a choice to make. When you get the Two of Voices, you can go through the door or you cannot go through the door. Okay? So if you would like to call in your divine mate, or that environment that is your perfect match, or that job, or that group of friends or coworkers or collaborators that are your perfect match, you have to make the choice to let go of what no longer serves. Okay? And that's what I got for you. Let's get you your advice from the Starseed Oracle. It says perspective. So maybe this will help you make your choice. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. There is a need for you to take a step back from everything. Take a step back from everyone. And take a look at things from another perspective. Okay? You really, really need to realize that the things that you think are important for why you're clinging or may hold on to energies that no longer serve you, it doesn't even matter. Okay? It doesn't even matter. Just make a choice as to what you want to do, because you have an opportunity for a breakthrough here. You have an opportunity for a breakthrough. Don't hold your own self back because you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. All right. You have to take a step back and look at your situation and then cut off what needs to be gone. All right. And you have to do it using that divine masculine energy, but balance it out with that feminine energy as well, because what you don't see here is this pearl under this water. Okay. And this pearl can only be brought to the surface when you don't feel so heavy, when you've let go of some dead weight. Then you can bring up your gifts. You can shine your light. You can call in and attract to you all the other pearls in the ocean. Yeah, and that's what I got for you, my Power Fours. I hope that this resonated with you. I am so grateful for everybody being here with me today. I really, really, really enjoyed these readings. They were some intense energy. My God. Some deep energy today on 2323. I think everybody needs to watch this at least 2 times. If you was here live, you need to watch it again, because you're going to get something else out of each pile. And on that note, I want to say subscribe and like, but also peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Love y'all. Later.